I'm Tricia Christopher. I'm a landscape architect in Oakland, and I primarily do residential garden design, but I've also been really fortunate to be a part of a group that is trying to restore the gardens at Lake Merritt. We started with the sensory garden, and as a group pitched together and restored the gardens. We want the visitors to touch the plants, feel them, smell them, stimulate all their senses as they wander through the garden. We put in a new wall cap that has this curved, rounded edge to guide you through the garden. This is Coleonema Sunset Gold, grown for its yellow foliage. It's just a baby, just went in, and eventually it'll spread up to 4 to 6 plus feet. And besides being soft to touch, it's also got a nice fragrance to the foliage. This is the central feature of our garden. It's called the Ripple Fountain, and it's situated so people can touch it because it has ripples carved right into the granite, and you want to touch it and feel it, and you also hear the sound it makes. And here is Lavender Hill. And here's the bold salvias. I'm now part of a group that's restoring the Mediterranean garden. This garden has as its central feature a fountain that came from Italy. It was placed here by the city of Oakland in 1914. And around it we decided to do a fairly classic definition of 4 quadrants with a radiating pathway coming from the central fountain. This garden is designed to feature Mediterranean climate plants. So the question for me as a designer was, how do you display these Mediterranean climate plants? How do you organize them in the space? So right behind me is a very spectacular tree called Tricia. And when it blooms, it is covered with the most spectacular pink blossoms. So that was the inspiration for this area right in front of it. I decided, let's do other plants that have pink in them. Also existing in this garden was a datura tree called Angel's Trumpets as a backdrop. So I decided, because of this beautiful golden yellow color, to feature yellow, gold flowers or foliage plants. The bed behind me is going to feature blues and reds. We were given some fan palms, which have a blue color to the leaf. And so that inspired the idea of featuring plants that have either flowers or foliage that has a blue cast. The 4th section of this garden is yellows and purples. So we have punctuation points, which are golden Italian cypress. They're going to act like sculptural elements, vertical elements. And then next to them we have these brilliant purple cordyline, also called festival grass. So the color combos, that yellow gold is picked up throughout this planting bed. This is the fun part, planting all the plants. We've had lots of volunteers coming in and pitching in to make this garden work.
This is a bay-friendly practice. It's called sheet mulching. They lay down the cardboard, then you put over the dripper line, and then you lay a layer of compost. You put your plants in, and then you do a layer of chips over the top. And what it does, it's like a weed barrier, and it'll keep the weeds down for about a year. And also, you're not disturbing the soil by rototilling it. You get a lot of worm action and microbes and bacterial action, and it actually makes the soil much more, I guess, healthy for plant life.
So it's just inspiring people to understand what the earth can produce for us. And one of the students actually asked me if I thought there was a career possible in gardening. And I said, of course there is. And Merritt College is a fantastic place to go to learn how to be a gardener, how to be a contractor, how to be a designer. It's a wonderful program, and once people get a taste of it, it's really rewarding.
So what are you doing there?
Digging a hole.
Yeah? What's going in that hole?
Worms.
Worms are going in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because worms are good for plants, huh?